Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? As soon as I switch over, the overlay died. What?
Uh-oh.
Refresh. Please? Hey, it's back. All right. Great start to the season. All right. We got quali starting here. I'm using a different mic than normal, so hopefully it's okay. It's not going to be quite as good quality. I'm actually trying this from my rig, so I have all the monitors around me.
Brian, you sound wonderful.
It's just got a little auto background noise cancellation, and it can get kind of robotic-y sometimes. So we're at Suzuka for week 1. No longer in the GT3s this season. We're in the LMP3s. We got a lot of newcomers. We got some people that we had from the past. We got a lot of returning people. Looks like we got a pretty big field tonight. I didn't get an actual count. I don't think there's anywhere where I can see a quick number.
I'm busting up iRace control. That'll tell me really quick.
Yeah, I have that open. Do I have to
No
count
license.
each individual person?
Well, it should number them, shouldn't it? Come on. Like position? Oh, no, I guess it doesn't.
The race here, we're, as I said, we're in Suzuka. Looks like the air temperature 74, so fairly cool. Altitude of 88. We're right on the ocean there, huh? We're doing this in the late afternoon setting. Last season we did everything in the morning. We're doing a late afternoon tonight. We're going to see... Oh, I didn't change. It says round 9 on there. Oops.
For the season finale opener. No.
Yeah, we're going to see how we start out here. Doing late afternoon starts. By the end of the feature, it could be dark. I don't know. We're just going to go with it and see what happens. We'll adjust from there.
Well, I have no experience with lights not being stickers on my cars, so we're going to see how this...
All right, let's get the standings up there. Maybe? That's not the standings. That's not the... Uh-oh.
I believe.
You take a couple months of a break and you forget how everything works.
Yeah, everything forgets how to work,
I
fortunately.
have practice results. I don't have...
Qualifying is long.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. They get 3 laps instead of the standard 2 that most series iRacing does. I don't think anybody's quite got a lap yet. No, we got a couple people getting close though. We have Skyler just about to complete one here. We'll see what he comes in. Brandon Dooley just puts one in at 1:55. Not a bad time. We're seeing for fast laps, we're seeing some 54s in practice.
Yeah, I see that. Who's the fastest in practice? Dooley himself. And Declan Daniel had second fastest time, but nobody actually got into the 54s. I'm sorry, 54 fours.
There weren't any times completed. That's why the board wasn't showing up.
Right.
I was waiting for like a blank board, but there wasn't a board at all. And we actually have Skyler beating Dooley by less than by 1,000th on that first lap.
1/1000th. That's crazy.
That is wild. Have a look at Brandon here. I see he uploaded a nice picture for SDK.
Oh, did he? Nice.
Yeah. I think we had some drivers asking about that this season. Oh, Declan comes in with a 55.5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these guys are starting to get it figured out here, but nobody's dipped into those 54s yet, Brian.
Not yet. It does take a couple laps for these tires to get going on these cars, though.
Mm-hmm. Probably helps they don't weigh anything.
Yeah. And I did do some test driving here. It's of course, I'm not used to the car. I'm new to the car, and I haven't driven Suzuka. I just bought it yesterday. I haven't driven Suzuka since like Forza 4, probably.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not used to the car. I had to buy it to get in here.
Well, I actually did some practice just to see what it was like, and I got down to about a 58 and was like, yeah, it's enough for me. I know I could go faster, but I'm already done with this car. So I'm kind of glad I'm broadcasting and not driving tonight. Oh, we got Richard coming in with a 55.3. They're inching down to that 54 mark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, sorry, I'm done stuffing my face. I'm going to take a stab at Richard's last name here that I'm so amazing at with names. Wishhound?
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 Could be.
Adam Novotny.
I know a Wishon, which we also do have. So
Wait. Hold on a second.
There is also a Rick Wishon, as well as a Richard Wishown.
Oh God, yeah, there is. Is Philip Scott a pro, or I'm gonna say he's a pro? He doesn't have a letter.
He is a pro.
Okay.
I have him marked on. Oh, Ryan Phillips snuck in there. He's not marked on the broadcast for some reason. I have him marked in the broadcast, but he was a late ad. I didn't have time to put the P on him in iRacing itself or assign him a number. So he's whatever number he is tonight. He will be the 99 going forward, though.
Oh, Philip Scott got the 99.
Yep.
Yeah, and but Ryan has the number or the letter on mine, but he doesn't.
Yeah, in game he does for some reason. I don't know why. In SDK.
No. Yeah, but in iRace Control he does too.
Yeah, it's just SDK. There's like, for whatever reason, there's a few people that it just does that too.
Huh.
In SDK, I don't know why it doesn't pull it up, and I have to go driver overrides. Here we go. Add Ryan Phillips, and we'll put a P on his name.
That seems kind of rude.
And there we go. All right.
So Declan Daniels still got the lead at the moment.
Yeah, Declan came in with that 54.
He did. 54.8. Very nice. Kerry Brooks up to P2 with the 55.2. Up in P2. Good for him. Richard Wishown back to P3, still with that 155.4. And Brandon Dooley and Adam Novotny currently rounding out the top 5. In AM class, Logan Key, 14th overall. Never mind, 11th overall with a 155.862. Is currently the leader in our AM class. He's doing great. Mark Rondu's P2. Sorry, am I cutting you off?
No, I was, camera did something a little weird. I was trying to find Sean. Because Sean, I just noticed, is on his 3rd lap.
And no time. Oh,
but no time.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
There
Jumped
we
right
go.
To 4th.
I was wondering where he was at, because I knew he was in there.
He was off tracking. That's where he was at.
Yeah, it was. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 32 drivers tonight. That is quite the field.
Yeah, I'm jealous. If any of you guys aren't signed up for Oval for tomorrow night, come on over. Now we got a healthy field over there. We're up to. Let me see here. We were up to 20 last I checked. So let me see if we got any more. Actually, 21. Jimmy still, I don't think, actually ever decided to grace me with his application. He got removed from the league because he didn't apply, and then he was like,
What he gets.
It is, but he still hasn't applied, so we'll see how that goes.
Corey did make it in time. He's putting in his laps. He wasn't sure if he was going to make it in time to quali. Let's see if this last lap counts. I sure hope so.
Yeah, well, the good news is I guess he probably didn't realize either. I definitely didn't. Qualifying's 15 minutes, so you've got plenty of time to get out there and do something, anything.
Yep. He just completed his 3rd, and there is no time, so he must have had a 1X or something.
Who
else is out there? John Liu, he's new this season. He's working on his 3rd lap now. Oh, William White's still going around. He's currently sitting in 10th. He's got about half the lap left to go.
Yeah,
let's
cars
have a little,
on track. Yeah.
Let's have a little ride in the cockpit here. No, not the cockpit, the gyro. There we go.
Nice.
He's got a picture uploaded too, at least a new one.
Let's take a peek, see at your stream here. I want to see what's
our
going
driver from overseas. Well, we can't just call him the driver from overseas anymore, because this season we also have.
Wait. Oh man.
Well, we also have Georgie, who is Williams in the just the UK division, I think. But Georgie is the UK Ireland division in iRacing.
Interesting.
He's coming around, finishing the lap. Did he improve? Oh, he did, coming in 4th.
Very, very nice job.
Very nicely done.
Let's go, William. What a lap.
We
What a
got
guy.
John Liu coming around, finishing his lap.
Yeah, I think he and Corey are the only 2 cars still currently tracking.
All right, so we're wrapping up qualifying here. We got a couple minutes left till we start the feature. 15 minutes long, or feature, the sprint. It's 15 minutes long. Then we'll have a 10-minute break after that, and then we have the big 40-minute feature? 45? I'm forgetting now.
You made it. What do you not know?
I copied the format from last year, so, you know.
It's 45. Or 100 laps, whichever comes first.
Yeah, which hopefully it's 45.
I forget what track we're at that one time where we it's an arbitrary number like 50. We'll never get to 50, right? And then the track was like Lime Rock or something.
Yep. We did do that at Lime Rock. We actually hit the lap the laps before the time.
That was almost as frustrating as the time that we ran out 2 laps before the checkered of time in a street stock race at Charlotte. I wanted
Oh,
to
yep.
put a fist through my monitor. I was so mad, and I told Drew, I was like, "We are never doing 2 hours for anything ever again. It's
Yep.
not
The
happening. It is
server
not
ran out of
worth
time.
the friggin' 50 cents to finish the race." Oh, I was so upset. Because it's different, right? Having it set at laps, at least like you get a white flag and you get a warning and stuff. Dude, that session just shut off as soon as somebody crossed the finish line. We're like, wait, what just happened? Like nobody knew. Yeah, that was not okay. Not okay. Oh boy. Last 30 seconds. I think our field is pretty much set. I'm not sure. Maybe Corey can get. I don't think Corey's actually going to get a time in here.
Nope, he's over his 3 laps already, so.
And he never got a time.
Nope. He did his 3 laps and he never got a time, so I assume he got at least a 1x in all of them.
He got a. I guess it's timing him as a 156 for his last lap, but he has no best. So
yeah, there's nothing's counted for qualifying. I guess we should.
All right.
Hop in there.
It is.
And as they're lining up, I'm gonna hop in there real quick. Make my screen look somewhat ugly.
Nonsense.
All right, great job qualifying. Get ready to race here. I don't know what the sun's gonna do. This first time starting at this time, so it may be dark by the time we get in the feature. I don't know, but this is a sprint race. We got 15 minutes. Be careful starting out. Take it easy. The sprint race. There's not it's not a long race, but you got plenty of time. Anything happens in this race, don't worry about it. You got a feature coming up to kind of reset, and get going. So, thanks for showing up, and yeah, have a good time. Fun's mandatory.
I love how you basically just. Yeah, I love how you basically just told everybody.
Can you remind me the start of the race is on green?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to get back in there. Start of the race is on the leader.
10-4, thank you.
Oh, I forgot to
Logan, am I flashing my
get rid of the HUD.
Sean Ryan, my leg. Logan, my lights.
All right, we're back. Okay.
Goodness.
Oh, we got people saying hi in chat.
We do. Ayo. Hello.
Oh, I got to remember to turn the music off this time. I'm bad about that one. All right,
it's
so
like we're actually there, man. Our
Yeah.
crowd is literally in the background of your house. We got. Oh man.
all
We
right,
got Rashana in here too, which is pretty awesome. Hello, Rashana.
we got so the starting grid. That's what it's called. Let's get focused on the leaders here. We got Declan starting in P1 with Carey in P2. In the second row, we got Richard Wishone and William White in P4. Row 3, we got Sean Ryan, Brandon Dooley. Row 4, Adam Novotny, Richard Hibbs. Row 5, Skylar Rabin and Peter Arundel. He's new this season. Row 6, Joe Lee and Logan Key. And that's about the only time I have.
Hey, you got the top 12.
Before
We're
it
good. I
goes.
think we're green, baby.
Okay,
Go,
we got-
go, go.
We got down to Logan Key, who is the top qualifying amateur.
Yeah, Logan
looking
coming
at
off
that-
his big W last season, right? In Am.
Yeah, he was the AM champion. I thought we were going to move him up to the pro class this season.
But then you decided not to.
But we had so many pros, so many more pros this season. Oh, what happened? Somebody Richard Hibbs is plummeting.
No. Richard, he had a 4X. Let's see what happened.
Richard went off track. Have a little replay
Oh,
of that.
yeah.
Oh, he just got loose off the curb. Looks like he
He
got
did.
loose, and then he also got a little bit tapped, but I think he was already loose by the time
Oh, he was
he got a
already
tap.
gone.
Yeah. Oh, that is unfortunate. Also lost his rear wing.
Ooh.
Sorry.
You good, Jay? Oh my.
But otherwise,
Hardcastle is
everybody
also around. Hardcastle's also around. He's
otherwise
getting sorted
everybody
here.
seemed like they had a decent start. We didn't have anything too crazy
Yeah,
in
no
T1.
contact, quote unquote. Besides a little bit of a tap to
Have
Hibbs
a
to kind
little
of help him
replay.
around.
Andrew here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
Just got a little started to go loose, and then he ended up on the curbing, and it threw it even more.
yeah. And now he's still struggling currently, trying to get some front bite into the car. We've got a bunch of yellow flags. Kenny McGrath is around. Rashana is around.
Uh-oh.
John Liu. A bunch of cars sitting on the side of the road. Oh my goodness.
Go have
Like
a
they all
look
went
at
around at once.
John Liu here.
I think John was the first, and then a couple cars spun up behind him.
Yep, he spun around. Oh, yep. I'm definitely thinking it's gonna be dark by the time this gets over, because it
Oh yeah.
seems like it's
Oh, man.
already getting dark.
Yeah, we had another car spin there too. God, this is so hard to keep up with.
This
Richard, you have no wing, FYI, bud.
Oh boy.
Thank you. I was wondering about that.
He's like, where did I leave that, man? It's like my car keys. I can't find them.
this may be an added
Coy
layer
McGrath,
of
Rick
difficulty.
Wishton. Yeah, goodness. Oh my God, there's so much shuffling. Oh, Coy McGrath is destroyed.
Oh no!
Oh my God,
is
he's
he
absolutely junked. He is meatballed. He is junked.
Coy or
Maybe some
Kenny?
space, bud. Stand by.
Coy. Oh my goodness, he
Oh,
got
Rick.
absolutely run over in the sand trap. I'm not sure who hit him.
I think
Is
it
that-
might have been Rick, because Rick jumped to pits. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
that
not.
Rick's car. Yeah, that is Rick's car.
Oh man, there's.
It looked like he went wide as well and just caught him in a bad spot. That going through those S's, I noticed in my practice session. It is very hard to get those S's correct, and once you get out of sync in like one of them, it's really hard to get back in, and by the time you're done, the
Oh, yeah.
car's oversteering and trying to go off the track.
No, yeah, and I think there's an added, you're going into the corner and you're kind of on a set speed. You do your braking ahead of time, and then you're kind of coasting into the corner. And then if somebody has like a checkup or something happens in front of you and you need to make a mid-corner adjustment, I think that's exactly what happened with Coy there, and then Rick just had nowhere to go and make that adjustment, and bad things definitely happened.
Oh,
So,
we got Tiago listed as a crash. I
uh-oh.
don't think
Not
that he
Tiago.
crashed though.
He got a 1X. Let's see what happened.
Oh.
He did just a little bit. Trying to catch back up on the braking there. He just goes out. Definitely well saved, but
He
golly, the brakes on this thing, man.
the replay I saw, he was just slowing up for another car that spun. SDK thought he crashed because he slowed down so much. So currently we got Declan with kind of a, I wouldn't say commanding
whoa,
lead,
what
but
the-
he's already a
what is-
second out.
What happened to? Oh, okay. My sim is reordering and everything just went crazy for a second. We're good. I'm like, Declan was in like 10th. I'm like, what happened? Oh my God. We're good. So Declan's in first, like you said. Carey is in second, can still see him, which is good.
Yep.
And Richard Wishhound in third.
And
William White in P4.
William holding out that P4 from where he started.
Yep. Sean Ryan saying hi from P5. Looks like a Leighton Norgard is around. Yep. Yellow flag for him. Philip Scott as well.
Philip Scott's going down.
Couple cars facing the wrong way.
This is just a, let's have a look at Philip here. This car is just Just so frustrating on the brakes. Oh, he had to. Philip had to slow down for somebody in front of him. So it caused. He's in the middle of the turn, caused him to brake in an unusual spot, and the car just said, "No thanks."
Oh yeah, that was somebody right in front of him. Who was that? Let me see.
Yeah, we got all these new paints. I'm not. I don't know
It was
who's
Jimmy
who
Jimmy
anymore.
Hayden. It was Jimmy Hayden in front of him checking up actually.
Oh. Oh, Jimmy
Believe it
just
or not.
passed. Jimmy just passed Logan. Let's. I'm gonna take a little
Yeah.
replay at that. I feel like I'm doing too many replays, but
There's a lot
Pretty-
going on. It's hard to look
pretty
at.
simple going through. Yeah, we do. We
Yeah.
got a lot of cars on track. There's a lot happening.
Yeah, Tiago's slow again. Had a yellow flag pop up there.
Oh, we
let's see
got
what
Sean
happened.
up into 4th. He got around William.
He did.
Where's that? Let's have a little replay of that.
Let's have a little replay of that. I want to see what happened.
Looks like, oh, he just shot straight up the inside going into the chicane. William, it looked like William just said, "Have it, buddy."
Yeah,
It's the
as
sprint
one
race.
should.
Don't want to wreck my car. Just if you want to take it, take it.
Yeah, well, in the passing opportunities, I'm not sure how, plentiful they are here, but you really, especially at the top of this grid, I mean, it gets awfully gosh darn competitive up there in the top 5 to 10 cars. So
Yes, it
if
does.
a space
for sure.
presents itself, and was it a little bit aggressive? Sure, but was it completely clean and goodwill intended? Absolutely. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
he wasn't
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to wreck William. It was just.
And he was definitely there by the time. It wasn't a dive bomb or anything.
Mm-hmm. He just merely suggested that William take the high line in that corner. That's all.
Yeah.
You'd love to see it. Well, I was about to say nobody spun and then somebody spun,
Uh-oh.
but yeah, just some yellow flags in the back. I can't quite tell what's going on, to be honest with you, but I think we're okay now. I think we're good. Yeah.
Yep.
For the moment.
Well, who do we have? I don't know if we really have any super close battles
Dear
right
Wei
now.
Chan is around currently. He's trying to get back on track.
Oh, we got Sean
You know?
catching up to Richard Wishhound.
Mm-hmm. Man, now we've got 2 fast Richards. Richard Wishhound and Richard Hibbs.
Yes, and I've raced with them in the Formula Ford, but I can tell you firsthand that they're fast as well.
Outside of the league races, you mean?
Yeah, they have another league that they drive in that Morgan and Brandon and all them are a part of. So I joined
nice.
them for a partial season. I didn't get to do as much as I wanted because I had one thing was getting my actual car ready for track day back when I did that, and then I had just the old stuff comes up kind of thing. All my Thursday nights got busy. Oh, and Rick Wishhound slides out.
Oh, and there's a couple cars trying to go around him there. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, so
Oh.
unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish. Oh, it looks like Jimmy might be around too.
Oh, and I think he collected Dooley with that. Dooley got a meatball flag for the contact with Wishhound as he went around. That's not what he wanted to see at all. Just a side contact, and oh yeah, Brandon is driving a car that is very much badly damaged, and he's going to try to get over now. This is going to be a difficult maneuver here. He's going to try to have to cut across the track and
going down
and get into the pits.
Oh, I
There
see.
you go.
Yep. Ooh, that might be. You caught a little grass there. I hope that's not a penalty.
Well,
Although
I don't think Brandon's got to worry about
by
it.
now
'cause
it's
he's
not
gonna-
going to matter much.
Yeah, he's got to put his car back together in the pits now. Did they get one faster pair? Yeah.
Unlimited, actually.
Oh, okay, so he's just gonna come right back out then.
So yeah, they'll pop back out.
Nice. I mean, not nice, but nice. Storzum is around, waiting to get his car flipped back around. He's in a.
Oh,
I
Jimmy
think
just
he's-
Jimmy just got back around Tiago, so Jimmy's trying to make his way back up after his slide.
Mhm. And all the numbers are so discombobulated right now. Wow. Yeah, sorry. Lots going on. Lots going on for sure. Back up at the front, though, you've got a 3-car, quote-unquote, breakaway. Maybe a 4-car breakaway. Maybe not. It's kind of a train,
Yeah,
to
they're
be
all
honest.
kind of,
But
the top 5 are all about a, well, not about, I guess they're at least a second apart.
yeah, the first real break, I think, comes after the 6th place, Adam Novotny. And it's kind of a 3-second
Yep, he's
gap
got
back to
about
Skyler.
3 seconds behind him.
Yep. So how much time we have left in the session? About 3.5 minutes.
Yep, sitting at 11:30 out of 15.
So it'll be this lap and
So-
probably one more for the leaders as they just now have crossed the start-finish line coming into turn 1.
Yep, yeah, there's probably 2 laps left, I would assume.
Yep. Lots and lots of yellow flags going on here as cars get loose. So far, the sportsmanship level has been fantastic, but that is what we do here, so that's no surprise to me at all.
Alright, I wasn't trying to send it. It just got locked up and had to go.
Yep, there's Richard talking about having lockup issues, and that's when I tried out this car, that was by far the biggest issue I had with it. For anybody out there that drives the Mercedes GT3 car, the I forget which update it was, but like a season ago or so, they had an update, and it kind of made it, to me, it feels similar. It's like this car feels to me like that Mercedes GT3, but with more downforce. Where
okay.
so you got the more downforce, which I'm not good in downforce cars. That's just magic that you can't see to me.
Mm-hmm.
But the
great way to
brakes
put it.
feel very similar to me, where you're super confident, you know what you're doing, and then just all of a sudden, seemingly for unknown reasons, the back end just tries to snap and come around on you.
Yeah, all 4 tires lock and you just die. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
I'm sorry, on the live. We're on YouTube.
And usually, I don't know, like in the GT3, I feel like I can catch it a little bit. In this car, it felt like it was just gone. Oh, Richard Hibbs going down again.
Hibbs is around again. This is
Have a little
not
replay
his
here.
race, I don't think. I mean, he hasn't had a wing forever. I don't know how he's doing.
Oh,
what
that's
he's doing to
true. He
begin with.
doesn't have a wing. He could go. Well, I don't know how many positions he would lose if he pitted for a wing.
Now, and we've seen plenty of cars still just spin out with the wing, so I'm not sure
too.
there's a guarantee that he's not going to spin out.
But as hard as he hit, having no wing, he could have a little alignment issue as well.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some fender damage-ish on the right rear. Oh, and his teammate Dooley just spins out right in front of him with his not damaged car. No, now it's damaged. Oh my goodness. Did he hit the wall there? He did. Gosh, I am watching some of the best drivers I know just absolutely struggle with this car.
Richard and Brandon are so good. They were they're always a force to be reckoned with. Richard took home the finale win last season at Monza in the GT3s.
That was such a cool race.
They are.
Oh no,
so fast.
Kerry Brooks is. Wait, hold on.
I see him as
Work
still
with me,
up there.
Work with me. Okay. I feel like I got the cause random excitement package built into my thing because it's just freaking out randomly. Kerry's doing just fine. He does have a very fast and a very consistent Sean Ryan kind of sneaking up on him here, but...
Oh, I think this is this going to finish the last lap? Because they didn't complete the lap yet.
Correct.
Leader is
yes,
going through the chicane right now. Yep, this is going to be... We missed calling the white flag.
One on the inside.
So Declan's going to bring it home for the sprint race. Kerry Brooks coming through in second. Sean Ryan third. Working his way up from 6th or something. I can't remember.
5th.
5th. William White. Well, and he also had a spin early, didn't he?
Sean, I don't...
Did Sean?
think so. I think I saw him as low as 6th.
Okay,
But
there's so many.
yeah, and that's not a dig to anybody. This is really hard to keep up with, man. There's so much stuff
Yeah.
going on.
And we're gonna have a nighttime race in the feature apparently with this time setting, so this is gonna be interesting. We got I didn't say William. We got William White coming in 4th, Adam Novotny coming in 5th, Skylar in 6th, Peter Arundel in 7th, Joe Lee getting 8th, Logan Key, highest finishing amateur, sneaking up there into 9th. We got Mark
Nice job,
Rondell as the 2nd amateur in 10th. Nathaniel Mishler coming in 11th for the 3rd AM position.
Very nice.
And that rounds out the top 10 and also the top finishing amateurs.
Yeah, we're just waiting on, I think, Shay Mitchell and Chris Schuessler are the final 2
Oh, yep.
to finish. I think they were just right in front of the leaders as they crossed. I think Chris actually let the leaders
Shay
go by on
has-
his cool down lap.
He is almost complete with his lap.
Yep. Yeah, Chris is
Oh.
a little ways back.
Looks like Rick's still out there as well after
Mhm.
his unfortunate incident. I believe he had to go to he also had to pit for damage.
I don't know why Chris is letting people by. He's still lapping.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I don't
Just
know.
enough. Oh, hold on. I'm in the wrong thing. There we go. FYI, guys, 61 car is still racing for his last lap here. So if you're on a cooldown lap, please don't pass him. Thank you.
Oh, I guess Rick's completed because he was a lap down.
Yeah, I'm talking about Chris
Okay.
Schuessler.
Yeah, I was
And-
thinking Rick was also still finishing, but he was a lap down, so he's already done.
Yeah. iRace Control puts a little checkered flag next to their names when they're done with the race, and Chris is the only
Oh, I
one that
missed
didn't have
that.
it. So, yeah.
All right, so this is the warm-up session.
Yep, 10 minutes of people hopefully not wait.
Clear the screen.
Where are the lights?
Maybe?
Hello?
No, let's not clear
we
the
go.
screen. Let's put up the Heat 1 results, also known as the sprint race. Throw
Yeah.
up the Heat 1 results, and we'll have a nice black scenic view that doesn't show anything, possibly.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put it on exciting, and we'll follow a car. If it tries to go somewhere and nobody's driving, it'll default back to scenic. But
This is spooky, man. I'm scared.
yeah, we're a little late
This
for
track is-
Halloween.
This track is very dark. There are no lights.
We are on our 10-minute warm-up. We'll take a little break from the broadcast, and we will be back. What?
Before the huh?
Oh, I just had, sorry. I had an app pop up on my screen that I haven't used in years. It's just suddenly starting itself somehow.
You said it wasn't Halloween.
Something's going on. That's wild.
Spooky app vibes. Woo!
All right, I'm gonna mute us and turn up the music, and we will be back for the feature in what, like 9 minutes or so? 8 minutes?
Pump up the music. Pump up the music.
All right.
See you, folks.
guys in the booth, just so you guys are aware, Spotter just told me I'm good to the end on fuel, so if you were expecting a pit stop, probably not going to happen.
All right, good to know. Looks
There
like
might
we
be
might not be having
Ferrari.
pit stops.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know. It could change after we cross the line, but I don't know. That's what crew chief said.
Are you
Interesting.
getting like 15 laps
is.
or no?
Get that camera
First off, Sean.
going
spoilers.
here. Oh, we're
Oh, thank you.
yeah, we're listening to the drivers there. Yeah, they're supposed to have to pit for fuel, but it wasn't really properly tested.
I bought the car yesterday.
I say we. I assumed that if I gave them 50%, we'd be all right.
Yeah, little did you know.
We're about to
Goodness,
go green,
how
so
long
I'm not
can
gonna.
this car go?
I'm not gonna read
You
the
got a
starting
50%.
grid
That's crazy.
as we already know what
We're
it was
starting?
from the sprint. But here we go. We're coming down to the green.
Here we go. Here
We
boy.
go on the leader.
Leader is going. green,
And
green,
leader
green.
is going. Yes.
These things sound really cool.
Get a little wider view. Yeah, to me they're driving it. It sounds a little boring inside the car, but outside the car they sound pretty cool. Oh, we got Sean already getting his nose up there into Kerry for a second.
Yeah, I think Sean wants to get Kerry out of the way and see if he's got anything for Declan, because Declan is undefeated so far in the Capture This Flag contest.
Oh yeah.
Sean applying some good pressure to Kerry, though. I think he knows that he can be patient, but I definitely think he wants to try to stay within drafting distance of Declan to help himself out
he
here.
definitely doesn't want to let Declan get away.
Yeah, had a little spin in the back. Shea, I don't even know if Shea actually spun. I think he just kind of maybe got loose and went off the track, but no damage. Oh, maybe now he's spinning. Big lockup. Okay, he was the last car when he spun, though, so no issues. I pray we don't run into a scenario where somebody loses their headlights in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, that's
Or
not
I'm
gonna
sorry,
be
at the end
good.
of the pack, and you're just kind of in the middle of nowhere and you have no idea what's going on.
Also starting off this season, and some of these drivers are brand new to this car. Sean, I hate to inflate his ego anymore, but he hadn't even driven this car until tonight.
Not expecting
So,
that.
but we have a lot of new people to the car, and I think it's gonna be a little extra challenge being at nighttime. I don't know how familiar the drivers are with this track. We've never been to this track in this series, anyways. Oh, and Sean goes up on the inside of Kerry, doing that same move he did to Will.
Oh, Sean gets loose.
Oh, yeah, Kerry
Oh,
almost
man,
comes
Kerry.
back, but it gets pushed out a little bit.
Yeah, Kerry's actually going to lose a spot to William White and maybe to Skyler here. They're 3 wide for a moment,
Oh, yep.
and they both clear. Then William disappears into the ether for a moment as well. He's
A little bit of a flash there.
yeah, at that international connection, unfortunately. Good old internet being internet. Wish we could just solve that. Wish we could just be like, nah, that doesn't. Oh man, big something
Whoa.
going on. Unless is my
Yeah,
board
no,
freaking
yeah,
out? No.
people are dropping.
Huge crash in the S's. Mark Rondo's one of them. I can't get
Mark Rondo.
any heads or tails of what the number 1 car, if that helps.
Let's have
Oh,
a,
he was
oh, man.
absolutely rear-ended
What
by
happened
somebody
there?
here.
I have damage.
Oh, here's the actual crash.
Richard Wishhound absolutely.
Oh, Mark
Took him
uploaded
out,
a nice
man.
picture as well. Oh, yeah. Just too aggressive coming up the inside there.
Too
He had
aggressive, and
had a
Thiago
bunch
tried
more
to go around, and oh man, what a
he
hit!
had a bunch
for-
more speed than him.
At least I think that was Thiago. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Golly.
Thiago did drop down, yeah.
He tried to go around the
if we
outside of the
can-
wreck, not realizing that Mark Rondo's car had rolled backwards, and he collided with him. Mark
I
has
think he-
crashed again, and I think he just towed, actually, because he's back to the pits now.
I think he tried to get up the inside of him, and the car just understeered out into Mark.
Nathan Mischler's
Oh,
having
yep,
some
Nathan's
issues too.
dropping down.
Okay. He has recovered, though. Wishhound is off track again. It's just these little yellow flags that keep popping up. But
just an off track. Yep, I don't see a crash listed.
okay, so ignore
This
the crashes for a
pack-up
second.
here-
Everything's fine. No, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
this-
Ignore Hardcastle didn't just spin. There's not two yellow flags. It's fine.
This
Listen,
pack up
listen.
here is going
Listen.
at it.
Sean Ryan is catching Declan Daniel. 0.78 seconds was the interval. It was 0.88 last time I looked.
0.5,
Well, listen.
0.4.
Okay, you've got the live one. Listen, man. I get intervals. I get zippy zaps. Okay.
He
I
is.
don't know.
Yeah, he is. He is moving. Well, Declan's running away from a little bit coming out of those.
Leighton
S's
has
there.
gone around, and I also noticed too.
I don't have the. I just realized I haven't had the track map up yet.
Oh gosh, now people don't know where we were looking on the track
Yeah,
in this
like, I
pitch
don't
darkness.
even know what you guys
Good
are
Lord.
doing.
Good
Man,
Lord.
I need some practice here. I keep saying we when it's all my fault. I need to.
You can blame me. Tomorrow it's going to be, hey, you know that ugly UI that you saw earlier that you apologized about? That's all stream, baby, because there's no way I'm doing that freaking simming thing. That breaks on me constantly. That overlay is so mean to me. I don't like it. But my question was, true or false, Skylar Rabin, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize, Skylar, was one of the two cars that passed Kerry Brooks when Sean kind of sent him wide with William White, and is now back in 7th.
Oh.
So something seems to have happened with Skylar there. He seems okay. He did get a 2x on lap 2. Oh my. Yep. That was a very, and I mean very gentle flick of the wrist slide that resulted in him being gently passed by exactly 3 cars.
That makes, in this car, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Dareway Chen and Rashana Trey seem to have crashed into each other. Towards the back of the field here, we've got a 4X. I think Rashana's... Oh, Rashana lost it.
See, Tiago listed as crashed. I wonder if he just had to slow down for something.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not 100%
Have a little look
sure
at
what...
Tiago here.
100% sure what happened to Dare Chan here. I think they both just had separate incidents, and they became the same one. Rashana trying to get off the track, and he was actually off the racing surface when Dare Chen came and hit him.
We'll have a look at Rashana. Tiago's was boring. He just went too slow in the hairpin, and it.
Tiago, we love you. First off, I've unapologetically called him slow already inadvertently, which I didn't mean, by the way. I was referring to
that Rashana thing.
Yeah, I was not referring to your lap speed. I was referring to the specific moment in which your car was not going very fast after. Anyways, Sean Ryan still trying to reel in Declan.
Yeah,
he's there.
It seems that on the S's, I don't know if it's every lap, but Declan seems to get away a little bit on the S's, and then Sean kind of spends the rest catching up. I've seen him within 5 to 6 tenths. I just accidentally brushed my mic there. Sorry.
Okay, we enjoyed it.
And
yes, ASMR in a race stream.
Yeah, and I've seen him go up to about a second out from him, so they kind of are going in and out towards each other. And then there's quite a gap. We got a 2-second gap until William White.
Yeah, who's got Kerry Brooks tagging along, Adam Novotny, and Peter Arundel is how I'm going to pronounce that. That sounds like something from Lord of the Rings and his epic. God, you people have such cool names, dude. Peter from Arundel is that's got to be a thing.
From Arundel. Yeah, when you say it like that,
dude, I'm telling
absolutely.
you, it's like a like a freaking entire group of people that are master swordsmen or something. Came down off the mountain to beat people up or something. Anyways, I'm being sidetracked. I was concerned a little bit about how Mark Rondow was going to let those two get by, but he did on the straightaway let them both zip right on through. So hats off to him, recognizing that he's got a race behind him that he's not really involved in, and just kind of letting these two go through, because who doesn't want to watch Sean chase Declan Daniel? I mean, I want to watch Sean chase Declan.
And William and Carrier currently are going at it pretty well.
Yeah.
Both sporting the Six Sigma liveries.
Oh yeah, it's like the mirror match right here.
Look like they're a team
Andrew
or something.
Storzum had a little spin. I know, right? Storzum had a little spin. Otherwise, we seem to be calm for the moment. I just realized that I'm not in the race and I'm still an amateur. I have the A tag in my name.
Well, you are on the
Oh,
roster.
Kerry almost.
Ooh, they almost got
Wait a minute,
together.
that was close.
I didn't
And I
catch what
repeat,
William
who
said.
knew Canadians could be so scary?
Oh.
The beaver, he said. That's crazy. Kerry's car control is unbelievable. What Kerry does is, oh, and that's a spin. That's
Oh,
Sean Ryan
Sean!
around? Well, that's not what
What
we
was
wanted to
that? Went
see.
off track. Let's have a little replay of that. I assume it just, yep, just back
Yeah,
in
no
came
way he
out.
got any help. Yeah, he wasn't past Declan yet. So, gosh, this car, I'm watching
Came out
the
mid corner.
most skilled drivers I know just literally lose this car in the
Yep.
middle of some random
That
corner,
that
and I'm
is
like, this
also
terrifies me.
there is also a if you're moving pretty good, you're kind of braking while you're in a corner there, so
Yeah,
not surprising to see a slide in the least.
yeah. And Sean trying to work back over Skyler to get sixth back. So this should be interesting as they're going to go too wide into turn one. Sean to the inside, and he will clear. Well done, gentlemen. Expect nothing less from those two, though, for sure.
I
He
do
restores
see
him
we
with
got
a furled black flag. I don't
1,
know
2,
what's up
3,
with that.
4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 people that just set their fastest lap. Their own
Yeah, fuel running out of the
fastest
car,
laps.
and maybe no calamity in the beginning
yeah,
sections.
we're on what, like lap 5 or so. Maybe the tires are finally coming on.
Yeah,
It is
what do you
pretty cool out there, and these take a couple laps to get the tires going in the first place. Maybe with that cool temperature, they're just kind of now finally peaking.
Gotcha. Yeah, it looks like. So I was curious. Andrew Storsum had a furled black flag. He ended up spinning through the little chicane kind of right before the pit entrance.
Oh,
And it was trying to get him in trouble for cutting, but he seems to have slowed it down enough. That one particular thing about this sim and how they track the off tracks does frustrate me, because it's
yeah,
like, oh, I'm sorry.
absolutely.
I'm sorry I spun. I'll try to spin slower next time. Like, what are you talking about?
And you could spin like that and then park the car for 5 minutes, and it would still say you need to give back time when you get back on track.
Yeah, that's definitely frustrating for sure.
Yeah, we need to have a talk with those track marshals down there.
We do. I had a stern talking to. First off, guys, let me introduce myself. I have no idea what I'm doing with my hands. Sucking off. Well, we've been talking about the front five here and how they're doing, but can I highlight for a moment one car on the track that we've talked about a little bit, but I would like to continue to talk about him because he's like my favorite right now. He's driving the 121, and he's currently in 8th, but unlike all of the cars around him, he's got an A instead of a P. And I'm talking about Logan Key.
Yeah, that one that I said earlier we thought about moving up to pro but didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You rethinking that, or what do we?
Well, we did have at the end of last race we had Mark Rondell right behind him, if I remember right. And he's currently a lap down, but that was just because he had a little incident. I kind of think Logan's just kept it clean and is just having a pretty solid race right now.
I've gotten the opportunity to be on a team with him for the 24 last season.
I did as well for the Spa 24.
Yeah, he's a genuine pleasure. He's got a car he's actually going around right now, getting back on track there. Not 100% sure who that was. But no, he is a pleasure to race with for sure. So definitely cool to see him having some success early on here. Got a long ways to go though, so let's not call it over before it is. A whole 32 so minutes left in this race.
Yeah, we can't watch him for too long.
Left.
We might.
No.
And he also has Jimmy Hayden and Richard Hibbs fighting right behind him.
I'm getting off of him. Let's go look at somebody else. I'm getting scared. I'm not causing it. It's not me. I wasn't there.
He's still on screen, but I'm clicking on Jimmy.
Okay. So I've kind of noticed too the car collection behind William White and P2. Look at me going.
Richard's. No, never mind. I thought Richard was going to make a move on Jimmy there.
Was he
Going
thinking
into the
about it?
chicane,
Old Jimmy.
he was looking, but
Jimmy's got counter draft now
Jimmy,
too, but it's gonna run out. Oh,
yeah,
and
Jimmy,
Logan pulled off. Jimmy didn't want him to do that, I don't think, because Jimmy liked that
yeah, he
pull.
wanted the draft. Looks like
Now Jimmy's
Logan's
running
gonna
for
let him
rookie.
go.
Yeah.
I think if I was in Logan's position and I had, well, Jimmy of everyone, but Jimmy and also Richard breathing down my neck fighting each other, I think I'd let him go too.
Yep. Let him go do what they just did. Jimmy almost got himself into trouble there. He caught some grass and had to kind of back out of it, but another inch or two to the left, and he would have been looping it. So
Yep.
definitely a good call by
So
Logan. And he's still in 10th.
Richard gets away kind of scot-free out of that one.
He does. And he'll continue his hunt back to the front here where I was talking before long. William White kind of has this congregation of cars building
Ooh,
behind
Carey
him. Carey.
just about hit him.
Yeah, same corner again. That's
Yep,
that
hard on
scary
the brakes
Canadian
into
beaver
that.
thing.
Into
Yep.
that hairpin. That is a Gear 1 tight hairpin as well.
Yeah.
And the
Yep.
car, if it's going to spin anywhere, that's one of the places it likes to do it. If you're just slightly late on the brakes, because you're actually coming out of a corner into the braking zone. So if you don't get it straightened out in time, and then you're a little late on the brakes, or if you're too early on the brakes, you haven't straightened it out yet, it's a pretty small margin there.
What the heck did... Oh, is it an incident limit? Oh, is the incident limit 15?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I was like, what did he get a black flag for? Andrew Hardcastle is
Oh,
our first
Andrew hit
certificate
15, yep.
of the 15 incidents. Whammy clammy. John Liu is currently in second of that fight with 13, so he's working his way up there. Corey Abbott has 12, and a bunch of folks have 10 and or 11. Our
Yep.
top 3 currently have 0.
Top 3 at 0.
Yep.
Completing the 8th lap. Or starting the
Coincidence?
8th lap.
I think not. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Peter of Arundel, currently P7, kind of on an island. Hope he likes that. I hope he doesn't hate
That's his name now.
Oh, Sean Ryan's around again. I switched to him
Oh,
at a perfect time. You have to
Sean.
watch Sean resurface
Uh-oh,
out of the
I
depths
see-
of the grass out of T2.
I see a bunch of red on my screen.
Oh, yeah, we had Calamity Corner coming out of what looks to be...
Have a look at a Leighton here.
Oh, gosh,
I think
yeah.
somebody spun in front of him.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. Oh, wow. Who was...
Oh, yep. Oh, no.
Who was that? That was not good. Let's take a look here. So
Spinning
Leighton and Kenny.
the chicane.
Yeah. Yeah, and Kenny just had nowhere to go. Unfortunately.
Oh,
And
that
he just
caused
tried to get-
quite
Thank you.
the pileup. Wow. That is unfortunate
wow.
there.
I think over on the oval side we would call that one a Kenny caution is what we would call that. But no, had to do it to you, Kenny. But that's unfortunate. Couldn't probably have picked a worse spot on the track to have a mid line incident there. I mean, you couldn't get out of the way if you tried, and he did.
Yeah, there was just
But
no
just-
escaping that.
No, that's unfortunate. And a couple good cars I think were caught up in that one. But we got fast repairs, and we got 27 minutes left, so plenty of time for those guys to get in there, slap their cars back together, and get back out. Got
Yep.
a lot of that good hot glue ready to go, ready to tape your parts right back on. So all good. Looks like Sean ended up sneaking back around Peter for 6th.
We do have newcomer Adam Novotny up there in P4, currently on the back of Kerry Brooks.
Is he new though? Because that name sounds familiar. I don't think he's new.
Well, he's new. This kinda. He wasn't here last season,
I don't
and I
know.
don't remember the last season he was in. Because we've had how many? We had 3 other seasons now, I think. I think he was in the season before last, if I remember right.
Did you
So
leave,
I guess
the
not
standings?
technically a newcomer, but
Did you leave any standings up?
he's a newcomer to the broadcast.
Okay, you're trying really hard right now, but I want to find where the heck this stuff is. You guys don't have any. Oh man, did you delete all of your stinking results, thingy-majiggers? Whatever. You know what? Over it. Over it. Wait, what server is the Six Sigma logo green from? Hold on.
Is it green? What?
It is. Somebody reacted Six Sigma logo green in
Oh.
from your road announcement, and I'm like, what server is that from? That's cool.
Is that not from our server?
Nope, they're not.
Oh, well, I've seen it before. I just assumed it was from our server.
Nope. No, we don't have very good ones. Shout out to Baker for not making good ones.
Oh, well, these guys are battling. We've spent.
We have to talk about this instant limit.
Well, yeah. Incident limit's a little rough at this track. Last season, Silverstone was a bit of a thing for the incident limit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But even if we add a couple, that's really looking at the field right now. Even if we add a couple, it's not gonna help.
Yeah, I mean you're hitting 15 incidents in the first, gosh, 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're not even halfway through.
So that's almost incident a minute. I mean,
One, two,
I get where he's
three,
coming from, and he's
4.
frustrated, and that's
We got
that's
4
fine.
people at incident limit. Yeah, and part of that, he got a 4X because he was caught up in a crash that wasn't his fault.
Yep. Yep, but I mean that stuff happens, and
No, we got 5 at incident limit, and we have one person that's 2 people that are 1 away.
Yep. So, but it's the same for everybody this race, so we'll get through it. And if you want to make any adjustments, oh no.
Ooh.
Well executed spin to get out of the way there, though. Well done.
We got in a little bit of the way of, was that Jimmy there? Yep, that was Jimmy.
No, I don't think he did. He was way after the right.
He gave him plenty of room. He just, it's hard to see coming out of that hairpin. He would have kind of been suddenly there to Jimmy.
Yeah.
So, anyways, those guys were fighting up there, and then I was gonna say, we've had the camera on them quite a while. A little further back, we got Logan and Philip and Georgie, and they got quite the little pack going on here.
Yeah, pass me. Can we do an after the scan? You want me to dive me, please?
I'm sorry, I missed that. What'd you say, Brian?
Go ahead.
Oh, having a look at Logan, Philip, and Georgie. They've had this pack here fairly tight together, and it's been there for quite a while.
Absolutely. Almost throw a blanket style over him is what I would say about Kerry, William, and Adam until he decided that he was going to go for a little spin and have some fun.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I was about to switch to these guys, and then stuff kept happening, but we got some good racing coming back here.
You do.
Looks like Logan's just working on holding them all off. Anybody viewing out there, Logan is in the amateur class, but everybody, all the positions are the same points no matter which class you're in, so everybody's racing everybody.
Yep.
Just the amateur and pro championship points are separated. There's different class that way, but on track, everyone's racing everyone.
Yep. Very
And
much so.
He's having, so far, we just hit, or just about to hit halfway through the race. No, we did just hit halfway through the race, and Logan's having a good one so far.
Yeah, Mark Rondo and John Liu just very much collided into each other. Mark couldn't get the car to rotate, and John was off pace on the side of the road and just absolutely thwacked him. That was crazy.
Have a little look at that.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get back to it or not, but man,
oh yeah,
that was
just
a big hit.
A little understeer. Now it looks like, I believe that's coming through the last bit of the S's.
Yes, yeah, it's right at the top of the hill there. Yep.
That that's another thing that I noticed when I did a few practice laps was the few of those, more than one, is 2 or 3 of those S's. There's a certain point where you commit and you feel like yep, I'm there, and then suddenly you're on the grass, and
Yeah.
you don't quite like. Oh, the turn in was actually like in 100 feet, not where I turned in.
Yeah, I feel like this thing is like
It
trying to drive an arrow. Like it just doesn't.
kind of, but those S's specifically, they kind of bait you into doing your corner turn in too early, and then you end up
Yeah.
understeering at the end because you apex too early,
Yeah, I can see that.
and the corner just keeps going when you expect it to be over with.
Yep. Yep, I can definitely see that. It is calamity right now. The pack is all over the place right now, so nobody, like cars in front and behind other cars are not on the same lap, not racing for position. It is all sorts of craziness right now. I just watched Brandon Dooley pass. I want to say that was Dareway Chan. It's so much going on. Oh man, it's good stuff though.
Yeah.
Eesh. Oh, and there's Corey Abbott hitting the 15 incident point limit there.
Uh-oh.
He will join in not so exclusive club anymore.
Yep,
1, 2, 3,
it's
4,
growing
5, 6, 7, 8,
growing
9
pretty
cars.
quickly.
Wait, nope, 10 with Hardcastle that have officially hit the 15 incident point limit.
And then there's also a penalty every 5.
Oh gosh.
So, yeah, after they get to 15, if they get to 20, they get another.
Oh man.
Oh, we got Hibbs in the pit. He didn't,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
nothing happened to him, did it?
I don't think you get a 1x.
Peter's
Here.
also in the pits.
Maybe the fuel thing
So
isn't
maybe
a
they
thing
do
after
need
all.
fuel. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are about halfway through, so this is, I would assume if we were going to see pit stops, this is about when we'd start seeing them.
Yep. Nope. You are definitely correct there. Declan Daniels still undefeated up there. I haven't talked about him much, but he is still just military settings
And
on his
currently
LMP3.
Oh, never mind. I was going to say currently the only one with the 54, but Kerry just threw in a 54.3, taking out the best lap of the night.
Very nice. He had draft. I mean, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That was funny. But I do. Oh no, Georgie's the only other car. There's 2 cars besides Coy, who hasn't raced a lap yet, with 0 incident points. Georgie's one of them, and Declan Daniels the other one. So
Yeah, all of our leaders kind of lost their incident-free race, didn't they? We don't give any extra points for that, but they do get a honorary mention in the next day debrief that I put on. I keep saying we
Right on.
that I put on Discord. So there's a little bit of a reason to go for it.
William
I guess.
White. Oh, William White comes into the pits. He locks his tires up and hits the wall.
Oh no!
Just not super fatal here or anything, but it definitely was a little bit of an shit moment, so to speak.
We gotta catch that.
That was insane.
Oh wow! Yeah.
He caught it though, but that's what we got faster pairs for. So
Hopefully
no big
he
deal.
didn't. I don't see a black flag or anything for him. I assume he got slowed down enough.
You should come over the mic right now and say something to the effect of, "Well, that faster pair's done f all" or something. Bring back some memories. Oh yeah.
But I guess maybe that was part of his slowdown strategy. You got unlimited faster pairs. You can slow down faster if you're in the wall.
I don't know. Hannah Novotny just had a pretty rough and tumble corner there with a little bit of a yellow flag there. Tiago jumps a couple spots. Drivers in the pits.
Yep, we got quite a few people coming through the pits now.
Yeah.
Ryan Phillip, Rick Wishon.
It would be nice to be able to see some fuel data from a spectator perspective, but unfortunately that does not seem to be an option for us, so.
Yep.
Oh well, I get it. But hey, we've only got 16 and a half minutes left. Time's winding down.
Hey, that's true. This is last time I looked at the timer, it was 6 minutes ago. That went quick.
Oh, so it's been a whole 6 minutes since you've looked at that timer. That's crazy.
Is that
The
how
leader
time
is in the
works?
pits. The leader is in
Oh,
the pits.
Declan's in the pits. He
He
had
is.
he had a 12
Content.
second 12
Content.
content. What?
Co-
Oh,
The leader pitted. It's content.
yeah.
I don't know. Oh, he's got this big truck parked in his way. Oh, man.
He had a 12 seconds. This is a bad camera angle for the pits. There we go. Oh, yeah, he's got to drive through the truck to even get
He's got
out.
a big old truck parked in his way. Oh, yeah. Some goofball made that the pace vehicle.
Yeah, who picked the truck for a pace vehicle here?
Oh. John Liu has officially joined Andrew Hardcastle as the recipient of their second drive-through
yep.
penalty. They've both cleared or maintained 20.
Declan's coming back out on track.
Yeah, I mean, totally up to you, but if you got about 50% of your population hit your incident limit, you might want to look at it a little bit. But, you know,
Yep,
it could just encourage people to drive better, too. I
this,
totally swing either way.
I would agree that this car is a different beast, for sure.
Yeah, give me off tracks and spins, unfortunately. Oval's 25 in every 10, so it's a little bit more freeing.
Yeah.
The great news is when this car does score incident points, it explodes. So you're good. But we have a whopping total 310 incident points in this session currently out of all of our drivers. All 31 of them that have actually lapped. So if I pull out my handy dandy calculator really quick and do 311 divided by 31.
We also had Sean suddenly in second in P2, and he has already pit.
What?
I'm not
Talk
sure
about the undercut champion.
what happened there, because as far as I see, he pit on the same lap.
Well, let's see. Oh, God, he did the little tailspin thing there, too. Let's see. Maybe he didn't take tires.
He is.
I saw everyone else taking tires. Let's see what happens.
But there is a 12-second gap, so he's got some work to do for sure.
No, it looks
See,
like
the
he
leader's
took
going
tires.
through the chicane right now.
Oh, I don't know.
John's
I
going
don't.
through the high-speed corner, which is a flat-out corner, by the way. It's actually pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, Sean
going
is going
through
to
now.
have to pull off a miracle if he wants to catch Declan. About a second a lap. Or, I'm sorry, a second a minute. My apologies.
Yeah.
He's 12.2 seconds off of Declan at the line, and 13 and a half minutes left in the race. So he definitely has some work cut out for him. Yeah.
And he seems to currently be driving away from William White. And
Very nice.
Skyler might be gaining on William.
Putting the old
believe
pressure
he
on the
is.
43 machine, eh?
Yeah. And we got another pretty big gap to carry.
Yeah, who's got Adam Novotny with him. Jimmy Hayden snuck his way all the way up to 7th.
Yeah, he's been kind of sneaky tonight, hasn't he?
He has. He's been very quiet, except for when he talked. But, no, up to 7th. Has pit as well, so this is great news for him. And he's just kind of sneaking his way into some good points tonight as we roll through the last 12-ish or so minutes.
Yeah, this would be a good start of the season for him if he can stay there.
Yeah, stay there or maybe get on some coattails here. I haven't been watching the interval. It seems like he did fall off a little bit there to Adam. But if Adam gets slowed down by Kerry, maybe they'll all have a reunion at some point. Who knows? It is definitely seems very tough to pass here, but when is it easy to pass in a road car? I ask you. I've never heard somebody say, oh, there's a ton of passing opportunities here on a road race ever. It's always no comment about it, or it's tough to pass here. That's it.
Yeah, it's
So
It's a dive bomb in the chicane or or hairpin.
And for those of you interested in lead changes and passing, I recommend joining me tomorrow night for the truck race at Daytona International Speedway,
Oh
where
yes,
we will be swapping positions like nobody's business.
and
All the
probably
while
finishing
staying,
4 wide.
yeah, if there's 4 trucks left to finish 4 wide, yeah. Yep. Daytona goes one of 2 ways, and we just explained both of them. Super exciting with the whole field left, or there's 2 cars and one of them lost a cylinder. It's bad. It's real bad. Logan Key still in 11th currently, holding that number 1 amateur spot.
Yep. How far does he?
It's
He's
good for-
got quite a gap behind
Yeah,
him.
down to
till
Nathan.
Nathan.
Mishler, yeah, in 20th. Oh boy. Well, that's
got-
surely going to help his championship hopes. I might have to get in there and see if I can rough him up week 2, man.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, I don't know. This card looks terrifying.
It's
I do own it now, though. I just had to buy it.
yeah.
Update, Venmo works fantastic on the new UI for iRacing. Shout out to iRacing. Once it figured out what it was doing.
Well, we got
So-
Richard Hibbs right on.
And
back of
I think
Brandon.
my UI just died again for a moment. It's telling me that Sean fell out of grace and is back in 4th now, but...
Oh. No, he is.
Is he? Okay.
Did he have another
So
little
Sean is in
spin?
4th. Oh yeah,
Went off,
same
oh
spot.
yep, he went off track.
Same spot.
See it in the list.
And he got passed by William White and Skylar Reben. And now Sean enters the double digits for incident points. He's up to 10, 5 to spare with just under 10 minutes left.
Ooh.
Gonna have to take it easy if he doesn't want to join the
Hold that
15
out.
plus club. Yep.
Currently, we have Declan as the only one with no incident points.
Yeah, that's very
Just,
impressive. And he
straight, clean
absolutely killed it on the last. I don't know if
And
you saw
wow,
154.
yes.
Oh, 04. Oh, man.
4 thousandths off of a 53. I don't even think we saw any 53s in practice or anything. Of course, it
I
is.
certainly haven't seen that yet.
Track's getting cooler, obviously, because it's nighttime.
Yeah, track's getting cooler and the cars
Oh, we got
running.
Hibbs and is that Hibbs and Brandon off track?
They are together. Let's see. There is a 4X involved here. They're 2 wide. Nope.
think-
Nope. So somebody spun. Let's see who this is.
Where's
This
this
is
at? Yeah, I was trying to find it in
John
my
Liu.
list.
John Liu had spun and kind of nabbed Richard Hibbs on the way around.
Oh, okay. It happened on
So-
stream, but I was looking at my other screen, so.
Yeah, all good.
Everything didn't come through, but he said he's sorry.
Oh, the rear end just barely clipped him.
Yep. Yeah, that's unfortunate. These cars, man, are just so on edge.
So we got William in second place right now.
And he reported, Bono, my tires are dead.
And Skylar and Sean
Sorry, unalive.
are catching there.
Yes.
Catching up.
Yeah, Sean
That is one thing. Like I said, I did do some practice in this car, but I didn't do any long stints. I have heard that as the tires start to go, this thing gets a little rough.
Yeah, Hibbs goes around again there on his own accord this time, in that same spot that keeps nabbing Sean. I'm not sure what that corner is. It's right before the fast section, but it just seems to be a really
Yes,
rough
it
corner.
is,
Oh, Sean gets loose again. He's going to score a 1X for going off track, but he saves it. Oh, man, that thing snapped on him so fast. I don't know how he didn't do so much worse than that. That was pretty impressive. Right before the S's.
Oh,
He just,
unfortunately, I don't see that on my list
All good.
for replay. Dang it.
See, that's the nice thing about iRace Control. Shout out to Richard Hibbs, by the way, and his partner there on their beautiful, beautiful application called iRace Control. Not sponsored. I just love this thing, and will use it for every race I ever do ever going forward. It posts every incident, period. So if it's an incident point, it posts it. and then
Yep.
you can double click it and go back and look at it. So I happen to be watching Sean because there's always entertainment watching Sean. But if not, I could have seen the 1X and I
Yep.
could have jumped to it.
I need to test that on stream. I'm just afraid to click it and then like, have it mess with SDK somehow.
Well, SDK needs to figure it out first off.
For the incidents, yes, absolutely.
Yep. Yep. For sure, for sure.
Oh, we got Skyler trying to take William. William's going to hold him
dinner?
off. Oh, they're going to come up to the chicane, though. Is he going to try to go? Oh, no, William!
Well, that's not how you wanted to see that go for sure. Skyler grabbed all of him and more on that. Oh, Williams' wheel is bent. Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Sorry about that, Will. I'll look back at it after.
And Sean, oh, man, that
Sean's
was
going in the pit.
He's hit his 15. He's 16. He hit his incident point limit.
Oh, no.
So that was just an absolute cluster. So second, third, and fourth are all completely done. Well, I say that Skyler actually made out okay on that one, unfortunately for William and Sean. Oof, yeah, that's a tough one. Just that corner, and it's very, very hard to get the braking right, and using that corner as the prime passing zone. Unfortunately, it's like the worst corner, in my opinion, for it, but drivers have been using it all night, and Skyler tried to get all he could and more, and unfortunately, he ended up tagging William, and the damage went directly to his right rear wheel, bending the suspension. And
Death, man, but
oh,
please,
man.
when we're in the chicane, I know you're just trying to let me go. Just don't stop.
Yeah, that's another tough point with these cars too. They're trying to let people by and trying to let people get maneuvered and everything, but the reactivity of trying to stop it's tough. It's very tough. And for new drivers, I understand the frustration, and Shay was talking about it earlier as well. You feel like you have nowhere to go, and these guys are just flying around you no matter where you leave an opening and stuff. But the fact of the matter is, if you're not the faster car, you're not necessarily able to dictate what the car behind you is going to do. So the only thing you can do is suggest at the right time. But slowing your speed down and running off pace is never the answer. So
yeah, just be predictable, and the faster car will pass you.
Yeah.
If you're a lap down and they're coming up, you just do your thing, and they will pass you if they want to pass you.
Yeah, having a lot of experience racing in endurance races and the multi-class scenario definitely furthers that thought. Jump in a multi-class race, grab the slowest class, and let everybody fly around you and see all the different scenarios. Not everyone's perfect. I mean, there will definitely be times where the guys in the faster cars make the mistake. It is totally a thing. But you just...
Kerry and Adam side by side in T1 and 2.
Adam got a yellow flag and lost a spot to Jimmy.
Yep, he got out a little bit wide and had to let out of it. So Jimmy's going to come on through. So Jimmy has now snuck up into fourth.
He has, and he is breathing down Kerry Brooks' neck for
I don't remember
third.
where he started, but look at him go.
I can tell you, because iRacing tells you, and I'm not afraid to look at it. Jimmy started 19th, and he is now fourth.
Wow.
Yep.
That tells you how much shakeup we've had with these incident points and
right. Not too far behind them both. Brandon Dooley up to 7th or 8th, depending upon whether or not Sean had anything to say about it, and he started 24th. So, yeah, the shakeup is real for sure. Him and Richard Hibbs both had a pretty rough start in the heat, though, so I'm not surprised to see them levitate back to life.
We got Richard right on the back of Logan. We also have a couple shout outs to Logan in chat that I just now seeing.
Oh yeah, from Jackson and Benny Boy. Yeah, Logan's doing a fantastic job. He's doing us all proud tonight, so good for him. Actually, up to 9th. If people keep making mistakes, he's going to keep taking advantage, because I'm telling you, he's bulletproof. 1 incident point, ladies and gentlemen, and that's it. So he's doing a great job. And I'm knocking on my desk right now, which is made of wood. I am so sorry I didn't do it.
We have the leader of the pros with 0 incidents, and the leader, Logan, of the M's as 1 incident.
Coincidence? I think not. Not saying, I'm just saying. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it takes 1 minute and 56 seconds to complete a lap
Yep.
on average. And
Declan has a half a lap to
Jimmy and
go.
Kerry, yeah, Jimmy and Kerry. Well, actually, no, because it's going to go off Declan, isn't it? So, no, actually, if Declan crosses, he gets another lap. But if the timer hits 0 before everybody else finishes, they're done, right? Because it's the first time you cross after the race timer hits 0.
Yes.
I think, or does it give you another lap if you're still on the? If you're on the same lap as the leader, does it? Because I think Declan is going to cross before the timer hits 0, giving us another lap. But I don't think Jimmy and Kerry would. I think they're too far back.
Yes.
So that'll be interesting to see what happens.
It should still be the same lap, I believe.
Okay, so I think.
Which currently it looks like only the top 10 are on the lead lap.
Yeah, I just have intervals.
Because I'm seeing Joe Lee and down as blue names.
Okay.
So I believe they'll all be a lap down. How many laps
So
completed here?
Here's Declan crossing with 19 seconds left. So he is on his white flag lap now. We called it this time. Woo! White flag.
Yep.
Declan Daniel.
White flag. Declan with a 20-second lead.
Yeah.
And we got Skyler back there with another almost 9 seconds to carry. Looks like Adam Novotny snuck up and got past Jimmy.
But he got a black flag for doing it, and I'm going back to watch the replay now because I kind of want to see what. Oh, he almost hit Jimmy and he locked up. Oh, and it was his incident points. Oh, no.
Oh no! So he's gonna get a penalty at the end if he doesn't pit.
Well, I don't know how he can. His box might be past the line. That is
heartbreaking.
iRacing
will add on a penalty of its own. We did have that same thing last season.
He's basically racing Jimmy
I believe.
Yeah, so he's basically racing Jimmy for vanity at this point.
Yeah, so and Jimmy got around him, and now he's feeling pressure from Phillip.
Yeah, but I don't think. I mean, obviously he's going to want to hold on to what he's got, but this has got to be. I'd be kicking myself right now if I just hit that limit.
Yeah.
That is such terrible timing.
Oh, he's in the grass. Don't break in the grass. Okay, we're good. That's a little bit spooky there.
Yeah, he's going backwards. He's 2 points away from scoring his 20.
It's making me wonder if he's letting them around because he's black flagged. But
I'm not sure, but I don't think he wants to get to 20 incidents.
No, yeah, that's true. So Jimmy is back in fourth.
Declan does come out of the final corner though, and onto the straightaway. He will cross the line for the win.
Take the first win of the season. Somebody's just now coming out of pits. We got Skyler is hitting the chicane right now. He also just set a 53.3.
Oh my goodness!
On the last lap, absolutely flying. Skyler's gonna come across in P2. We got Kerry coming around the corner to finish P4.
Yeah, good race.
Or 3. I can't count. That's your thing. Numbers are supposed to be your hard problem, not mine.
Yep.
Jimmy's coming through in 4th. John Ryan back up to 5th, it looks like.
Good race, guys. That was a lot of fun there at the end. I was sweating.
Brandon taking 6th.
Hold your comms till everyone finishes,
right
please.
Behind Sean. Adam takes 7th. He's already out of the car. Phillip is 8th, already out of the car. Richard Hibbs coming through at 9th. And Logan Key in that top AM position is going to take away 10th overall in the feature.
Very nice. Followed by Peter of Arundel. Very nice.
Yep.
Georgie, and I'm not even going to try that last name, but good for you, Georgie. And 12,
I assume.
Okay.
I'm bad at words, so it could be wrong.
No way, man, no way. I don't even want to talk about Morgan. It's like Morgan T. I don't know. It's not even hard. It's Teggy, and I keep screwing it up.
Got Tiago just crossing the line.
Yeah.
Richard Wishown
Yeah.
coming across 14th.
Ryan Phillips. Yeah, Ryan Phillips right behind him with Joe Lee.
Pictures, Brian?
No, because it's dark. I need to. Let me do this real quick. I guess not, because it's dark. I didn't plan for that.
I can illuminate them with my car if you want.
Now that's a plan.
Well, we already have Declan out of the car.
All right,
Well,
everybody
who
has
else we
finished
got?
now, so we're good to.
I think I have enough
Yeah.
people to make it back.
Good thing the
Big
pace
pace
truck is a truck. It's good for pushing.
Flip back here so I can see what I'm doing on the stream.
Yeah,
We'll
absolutely.
Go to the results. Oh, I should tell them though. We do have everyone done, right? Yeah. Cycling. I'm cycling. Where's the screen at? There it is. I'm a little lost.
That brake check was a little bit more dramatic than I intended it to be there on the cooldown lap.
If the top 3 want to hop in Discord, we'll have a few little interviews. I don't have a whole lot of time left, so we can't. I don't know if we'll be able to do our full interviews like we normally do in the whole kind of group chat thing. But yeah, if anybody wants to have a little chat, come in Discord and we'll get you if we can.
And if you want, Brian, you can just knock these out. I won't.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey, Carrie.
I won't double up questions. I'll let you
put up
just
the,
do the one and done.
Put the music a little bit here.
Right on.
You know, production value and things.
IRL pit stop for me again. But feel free to get started. I'll just be here for comedic relief. BRB.
All right. Let's need my Discord screen to be bigger here. I'm gonna pull up Logan.
The other guys in the Discord here.
Yeah, I'll pull up Logan, our number 1 am tonight. Oh, I have the wrong. Hang on, just a second. I have the heat results, not the feature results. That would be helpful. There we go. There's proper results. All right, I'm gonna grab Logan here. I like to not tell them before I grab them, so they could be talking. Who knows?
Just right by the neck. Zoop.
Hey, Logan.
Hey.
How's your neck?
Oh, my
I mean,
arm.
just because he just yanked you into the room.
Oh, my arm.
Well, that was a pretty good drive for you there, taking P1 in the amateurs again, continuing on from last season. I feel like I might have to shove you into pro. You might not give me a choice.
Yeah, I was really nervous with this combo. I just bought Suzuka whenever Dooley did that practice session, so I've never raced her before. So trying to learn the track was the biggest hurdle. And then I kind of did a slow as fast approach tonight. I think I finished with 2 incidents during the race, which is, for me, that's my goal, is just try not to DNF.
Yep, it looks like you had 2. The only other person that had less than you was Declan, who had a 0.
Yeah, that 153 at the very end to show off.
Yeah, he couldn't even get a 152 though, guys. He was lightning.
That is wicked.
Yeah, that's moving. Did you have any big incidents you had to drive around? We had quite a bit of action on track tonight.
Yeah, I'm reading Discord right now as the incidents are kind of being talked about. No, I was super clean. Joe unfortunately hit me at lap 1 and took himself out, but other than that, no, I kind of did a decent job, I feel like, mitigating traffic and letting that front pack fight itself out. I was kind of on an island for most of the race, which I was pretty happy to be, especially at night.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do some adjusting on the time. We didn't mean for it to be pitch black for the entire feature.
If we can't have surprise rain, then surprise darkness.
Yeah, that's as close as we can get, I think.
It was really fun. I was talking to Chris, and I don't know if it's Road America last year or last season or tonight, but that might have been the most drivers we've ever had in the.
Yes, I think that
road.
might actually be the biggest list. We did have Coy, who didn't actually do any laps, at least in the feature. But yeah, I think that's the biggest lobby we've had in all of our. I think this is the 4th season, I believe.
Outstanding.
So
Yeah, it was really fun. The track, everything was just fun. Yeah, I can't wait for more. Zandvoort's another track that I don't know whatsoever. So
it's a pretty decent. I've only driven it in ACC, but it's a fairly fun layout. So hopefully this car will like it.
No, I had Hibbs at the very end, and then in Spoon I just sent it into the sand, so he got a little freebie there. But yeah. I think there might be some other people waiting, so I won't hold anyone else back.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming to chat. And
Absolutely.
Good job, Logan.
Yeah, thank you. I can't wait for the rest of the season.
Yeah, well,
See you tomorrow. Daytona.
Wait for more reasons to make you pro.
Yeah, I as soon as I can not shit myself trying to speed up. I was so slow compared to everyone else in that top 10. I just, like I said, just didn't crash.
Yeah, that was a big thing tonight.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will see everyone in here tomorrow.
All right. See you then.
See you, buddy.
All right, we're gonna grab Skylar, I think. I mean, well, we could interview Kerry. He's already here. He took 3rd.
I did.
How was it? It looked fairly eventful.
Yeah, there was a little bebopping. Sean and I tangled a little bit, which put him ahead, and then I think William got past me, and yeah, I couldn't pass William. I was junk out of the hairpin and down the back straight, the spoon or whatever that is. But down the 1st and 2nd sector, I think I was as quick as nearly everybody or anybody ahead of me. That was really fun. But trying to figure out how to get around him, I finally got right up snugged, probably an inch too much in the hairpin, and just touched him, which is what put me around.
Okay.
Other than that, I definitely had some ground flag moments, but otherwise, pretty solid race. I'm not sure what happened to get myself back up into 3rd. I don't know what happened.
There was a lot of stuff that happened.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Quite a few things that happened. One was...
I think I remember passing William.
One was Sean getting incident limit.
Oh.
Or first limit or whatever. Yeah, and William...
Did William spin in the last
William kind of got
sequence?
ran over going into the chicane. Who was it that was behind him? I think it was Skylar. He was just I think he was just a little bit late on the brakes trying to get on the inside of him, and they got together. Speaking of Skylar, let's go ahead and grab him.
Yeah,
I see
grab him
he's
in.
waiting here. Once again, just ripping people into the channel without warning.
Hello there.
Hey, Skylar.
Good to be back. Thank you guys again for another season.
Yeah, good to see you, and good to have you back in the broadcast booth for a post-race little interview.
We're back in the prototypes, and I feel right at home now. So this is a good time. I feel really bad about what I did to William at the end there.
we were just... Carrie was asking if William spun there, and I was like, well, he he did, but
There was, at first I was like, maybe a little net code, and then I was like, let me watch this back, and always watch back and before you say anything, and I'm like, yeah, well, a little bit of that right rear got eaten up there, so
yep.
it was good racing though, and I feel bad, but I'll
Yeah.
get mine. You always find it always finds its way back to you, so I'll
Oh, yeah.
accept my punishment later in the season.
Yep, always has that karma happens, even if even if it's completely innocent and you didn't mean to do it at all. That it seems like that karma's still gonna come bite you at some point.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun, and it was great to see such a huge field. I mean, that was a lot of fun, just having the dynamics of just so many cars on track at one time.
Yeah, it looked like lap traffic was. I don't know if it was much to handle at all, but it looked like lap traffic there was quite a bit of it.
Definitely a challenge, but that makes it feel more like endurance racing, and that's my favorite. So
I feel the exact same way. Yep.
Yeah, the second I'm like, okay, dial in my endurance brain. What do I do here? Okay, it's a GT3, and I'm passing. It's fine.
Yeah, I had some win some, lose some moments in terms of where you caught up to a car for sure.
Yeah, the S's were a huge challenge because there's so many different ways to take them, and you can't really know what to expect until you're right next to the car. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure I dropped in, and I'll let you catch anyone else, Brian. But thanks again. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for
Good run, Skylar.
Thanks for hopping in,
Yeah.
and
Thanks, Gary.
good finish.
Yeah, I'll catch y'all later.
Yep.
So yeah.
Well, we just have 2 more down there. I can just bring them both up. I got to go in about 10 minutes, but we'll pull them up and have a little chat real quick. We pulled both of you guys into the channel, if that's okay.
Oh man, I was just about to jump off. How are you guys?
Good.
Amazing.
We got through people, and I have about 10 minutes before I really got to go. So I just saw you 2 are left up there. So
I'll go first real quick because I don't have anything to say really. Just hi, good to see you guys. It was a lot of work tonight. I got to practice my blue flags, getting out of the way. That was probably the best thing I could take away. It was a good time. I missed you guys, missed the league, so good to be back. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for sure. I'll hang out for a minute, but that's all I got.
all right. Well, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Ben talked about it a little bit that we got Oval League starting tomorrow night. I don't know. Carrie, do you know if we still have the same broadcast for that?
No.
Same broadcaster? No? Okay.
Nope, it's me. I'm the broadcaster.
Oh, I knew that because you mentioned that you're going to have the iRacing UI up and not all nice
Yeah,
and
I mentioned the
fancy.
bad thing. Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay.
No, we're
yeah.
rolling the clock back like 2 seasons ago.
So
when
anybody
all the
curious,
broadcasts
Ben's going to be broadcasting tomorrow. I'm actually going to be in the race.
Yep. I'll pull you in at some point. It'll be a great time.
And yeah, I'll hang out in Discord. So because I'm not gonna stream myself, I don't think, but I'm still gonna have Natty Light Cautions and having a great time.
Sweet.
So
We look forward to that.
Oh, come on. You got to stream it, Brian. Your channel craves it. Get your Twitch going, buddy. Come on.
Gotta get them views.
Yeah, baby.
yeah, I just kind of I have too much going on for that to be much of a thing anymore. Yeah. Where was I at? Oh yeah.
Daniel.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
so-
be just real quick. We're gonna be at Daytona tomorrow. So anybody wants to catch that? That's gonna be on Ben's channel, which is Turbo Bull 177. But
Yeah.
yeah. So Nathaniel, welcome.
Hello.
How was it out there for you?
For my first time in this league,
Yeah.
I think it was very well done. Like, everyone was very respectful and just overall a great time. Glad to be in here. Haven't
Well,
been in the league for almost 2 years, I think, so.
Oh wow. Okay.
Awesome.
Well, I'm glad that's your takeaway from the first race, because that's what we try to pride ourselves on that here. So
Fun is mandatory.
Yes.
yep. As
No matter how much the term gets weaponized in chat,
As-
fun is mandatory.
as our helper admin last season Will said, fun is mandatory.
Yep.
Yeah, that feature race was kind of wacky too, because I was involved in like 2 incidents. So I got the drive-through, and I had to pit on like lap 10, so I ended the race with like 0.8 liters of fuel left or something.
Oh.
Like I was like, okay, the leader just passed me. If I get white flag this time, I'm good. If I don't, it's
Gonna need to
basically over.
Yeah, that was that was
And then
definitely close.
I got white flag, and I'm like, oh, thank God.
I'm waiting for the iRacing update where admin can control the pace vehicle, because I would have just gone around in the truck and just pushed everybody across the line that had a gas.
The base vehicle doesn't have collisions, so they
I
have to
know.
put that in too.
They and I've been saying this. Sorry to sidetrack, Brian, because I know you gotta go. But I've been saying for the longest time that iRacing should implement turning the pace vehicle into a solid object and tell absolutely nobody.
Yeah.
So the first person in the middle of the race that jokingly just tries to drive through the car just slams into it.
It
Yeah.
definitely needs like to be like April Fool's like sneak update or something.
Oh, that would be great.
What is our
so,
incident limit? I don't remember.
15.
15.
15 and then
15.
every
15.
5.
Okay,
Yeah.
it was 5. I didn't.
So
I
we
couldn't
had
remember during the race,
1,
and I was at like
2,
19.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 people that got at least 2 of them.
That
Yeah.
was one of them.
So we're gonna be adjusting that.
I think
it was
yeah,
it was
I think,
a perfectly fine incident limit in the GT3s,
It was.
but
it
as
was.
much like besides Silverstone, we had 3 full seasons, and besides Silverstone, never had an issue.
Yeah,
Like, even
I
at
think this track
Silverstone, it
is
was only
also-
3 or 4 people. Yeah, and I think it is
Yeah.
partly just this track too.
The car
track
too,
and car
it was
combo.
more unstable because I was looking like the last race of the season with a 15-point incident limit in the GT3s last season. Out of the 16 drivers that drove laps, 3 of them would have hit the first limit, and nobody would have hit a second one. So that was, I think, much more
Yeah.
healthy numbers. But yeah, I think we might need to adjust for the car because it just likes to snap and stuff. But we really kind of needed to get a pack together to know, and it's not
Mhm.
like anybody was on different rules than anybody else tonight. So for those that are upset about the points, I would say if Brian's going to change it or work on it, then he's going to. But you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. So
Yep, sure is.
we survived.
It's always, especially with a new car for the season, that's kind of the first race is always kind of a little bit of a shakedown on our current rules and things that need to be adjusted. So
And for what it's worth, I kind of agree with. I was reading some of chat there. If you guys get caught up in the Discord, by the way, if you're watching this stream and you're not in the Discord, Brian should link it if you didn't. But
now you
John
making
was
me
saying that
figure out how to do things.
Yeah. John made a point where he said it is almost nice that the incident limit was a little bit more strict in a car like this versus the other way, or you could be careless and get away with it because
Yeah,
it did not take much.
I'm definitely not gonna just like put it to like 30 or something. You know, I may bump it up 4 or 5, I think, on the incident limit, just judging from tonight. Because
Yeah, well,
we don't
we'll
want
look at it and everything. You don't
we
have
don't
to
want people just
make a
having
decision right now.
we don't want people just having free reign and doing whatever they want, you know. So, and
Nope.
it's a learning league, so we want it, or beginner friendly league, so we want it to be lenient, but at the same time, we've got to teach those new drivers how to stay on track and keep it together. So,
I will say, I think the drive-through actually saved me, because I would have had to pit again if I didn't have the drive-through.
That's true. You would have been out of gas because you were using.
So I think
That's
I
why.
think it's a great.
So we've got 1 for keeping it at 15. Can I get 2? No, I'm just kidding.
Yep. You know me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was very much that track because I know all throughout practice, like I practice with like Sky and a few other people. We all have the big Promble Motorsports on our team thing, but we like all kind of practiced together, and we were noticing we were getting a lot of 1s everywhere, and it was just like silly little incidents where you just kind of go a bit wide at like Spoon or something, and like it doesn't feel good getting those. a lot of the time.
No, but I can tell you from the shoe on the other foot, the folks that did manage to keep their numbers extremely low, looking at Declan and looking at Logan Key especially, that's got to feel amazing for those two. So
Oh yeah.
hats off to them for sure for a great drive, and hopefully whatever rule change we do make, if we do make one, does not diminish the importance of that being a great thing. Unfortunately, the zero sum system giveth and taketh away, depending upon the cars around you sometimes, but sometimes you can do better, without saying too much from perspective of somebody that wasn't driving the car.
Yeah.
So trying to talk myself off the ledge on that one, but
Yeah, well, I have
Yeah,
said,
good
like I said, I did some practice in this car at this track. It's, of course, I'm new to the car, and I haven't driven Suzuka since like Forza 4, because I just bought the track on iRacing. But yeah, I'm glad I wasn't driving. That's what I got out of my little practice session. So. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us tonight. Be sure to give a follow if you want to stay current with the races. I mean, technically that would be a subscribe because we're on YouTube instead of Twitch, but whatever.
Another suggestion would be get in the Discord.
Yeah, Discord. I did link it in
anything.
chat because I'm a professional.
Appreciate you. Next time you link in your description.
I would link your channel, or actually, can I just say at?
Nah, you don't.
Oh, I was gonna
you probably
link it
can,
for
but
tomorrow.
that's all good. Either way.
Thanks
This
again
guy
for
doesn't even
hosting-
stream anymore.
Thanks
What?
again for hosting us on the interwebs, guys.
Yeah,
course.
Yeah, I
man.
appreciate everything you
Yeah,
guys
no
are
problem.
doing behind the
There-
scenes.
I had
We
to
got-
knock off about 15 pounds of rust tonight. Holy crap.
we got Ben possibly driving next week, maybe,
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
instead of being
I
in the
got
broadcast
some,
booth. If he's not in the broadcast booth and he's not driving, he has no excuse. But he we may have Brett join us in the broadcast booth next week possibly.
Yeah, well, I asked him about joining tonight, and he acts surprised about it. So you're probably gonna have to pressure him because he's got the attention span of a squirrel. So,
Oh, now they're making fun of me in chat,
uh-oh.
saying I probably don't even build Gunpla anymore, which I haven't. My last project that was my last Twitch stream is sitting exactly where I last touched it on the table.
Well, maybe it's time to start
Haven't moved it,
streaming
haven't
more,
touched
then.
it.
Have you considered?
I still got a couple little pieces to finish. It's basically done. I just have a couple little pieces to finish, but I literally haven't even been able to touch it. Too busy with his sports car. That's right. I had to get the car put together for the racetrack, for real life stuff. Anyways, I got to get out of here. Thanks for everybody that showed up. Thanks for everybody that watched. That was quite a wild race. Lots of incidents, lots of things that happened. Good start to the season, I think. Pretty solid start. And I guess we'll catch everyone later.
Later.
Yeah, sounds great. Thank you again, guys. Have a good evening.
See you, Chris.
Okay.